No, not specifically about Saudi women. I know a little bit about Saudi Arabia, but not so much specifically
just about the
women.
country.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just looking on the internet today, and so I know that the women cover from head to toe.
I suppose I had an idea of what I thought a Saudi woman would be like, and I thought they would be very kind of demure and quiet, and I thought perhaps the men would be very dominant towards them. I had that kind of view, yes.
Do you know where did you get this idea from?
Not really.
Is it like
it's
the media or
I
news
would
or?
say it's a media, yeah, definitely. The only way we hear anything is
Well,
I thought I did. When I was 13 or so, I read this book. Do you know this book?
no.
Okay, this was a book written by the American author Jean Sasson. This was written in, I think, the 90s, but there were actually 2 sequels that followed it. This was just the first book. And it's marketed as a book which reveals, as it says here, an appalling indictment of the treatment of women in Saudi Arabia. So it's designed for Westerners to read, and especially women. Women would want to read these books and find out more about women in Saudi Arabia because it's such a source of fascination. It's like, wow, these women are prisoners. I mean, you can see just from the cover, like the person on the cover is designed to be portrayed as like a prisoner in a veil.
About Saudi women before you knew her.
Well, the things that I thought I knew about Saudi women were that they were oppressed in their country, that they had to live by very strict rules and didn't have a lot of freedom, that they were punished very, very severely if they were unfaithful to their husbands, that they had no choice in who they married, that they didn't have, I thought they had very little access to education, and I really believe that they all wore black from head to foot.
Did you think women are controlled by men in Saudi Arabia?
To a certain extent, yeah. I guess that fits in with what I've heard about the way the country is run. That's certainly what gets said in the media. I don't know how true that is in reality, but that's certainly what we hear about Saudi.
I don't know, to tell you the truth. From one perspective, yeah, you could probably interpret it that way.
Yeah, where do you think you've got that idea? Is it media?
From the media, obviously, yeah. But then you have to be fairly critical of everything you see in the media. That's why I don't want to jump to a conclusion.
I suspect that on the surface they are, but in reality it's the women that control the men.
Like many countries that are quite male-dominated, it really is the women that are behind showing the strength and the support and also pushing their men a little bit to keep going.
코리아나 뚝배기 자꾸
형님 불러보세요.
그럴까요?
지금? 형님 모델 전화. 지금 가요 지금?
Having met you and Rana and Haifa, you're all very, very lovely, happy women who seem very satisfied with their lives.
Why are your women, why do they have to be covered, and why can't they drive a car and things like that? And then they started talking about their wives and their sisters and their mothers, and suddenly I saw something new. I saw this deep love for the women in their life and deep respect, which is, I had thought the opposite. I thought the men were, and the women were, under the foot.
Yeah.
And no, when they talked about their women, my goodness, I could just hear, they didn't talk about their fathers, they talked about their mothers. And I suddenly got a picture from all the Saudi men I learned more about the Saudi women from the men to begin with. Because there are more men than women, and they were talking about their mothers in particular and how much they love their mothers, and their mothers, the sun shone out of their mother, and they would just go, their voice would change and their whole body would change when they're talking about their mothers. They'd sort of go like, marshmallows. You know, they go all soft and warm and fuzzy, and talking about their mothers, and occasionally there'd be a little tear because they hadn't seen their mother, and you know, and I thought, oh, this is not what I expected. You know, this is not a disregard for women and a subjugation of women. This is quite the opposite, that women are revered in Saudi Arabia. That's not what we hear in Australia, not at all. And still my friends and family, you know, don't believe me. No, because they haven't met anyone to find out
very
for
different.
themselves.
How?
Well, the impression given by the news and things that we'd learned, and we know mostly about the Middle East from after 2001. So we know about the Taliban, and you know, women are so oppressed, women can't speak, women have no opinions, etc. And you all have strong opinions.
Yeah, I think the perception that we have is because of the cultural impositions that somehow your life is limited.
Yeah.
For instance, you cannot wear tight clothing and play sports.
Yeah.
You can't play tennis on the circuit tour because then, you know, too much will be revealed. So these impositions, when you're not part of that culture, you kind of think, why bother? Why do you limit your life in that way? For what purpose?
I think in the media there's a stereotype of Saudi women of being quite submissive, and that's a general stereotype that's there. But I've not really found that to be the case at all. I think I have a lot of respect for Saudi women because they're just doing so much and are so intelligent, and I think there's a lesson for all of us. You know, the choices that you make as women, you do with great sensitivity and with great thought, and not just because you have to do something.
So, what would you like to know about us?
That's an interesting question. I'm curious. I suppose the controversy, if you like to call it that surrounds hijab. Can I say hijab? Okay. Concerning the hijab, and as a woman who is quite, I guess, open thinking, how free thinking Saudi women really are. I suppose that.
I mean, how much freedom do you have over
Yes.
there?
In your opinion, do Saudi women have less freedom than other women in similar Muslim countries?
I don't think people understand the sense of peace. For me, Islam is a religion that I find gives a sense of peace to people and a sense of stability, and it's a great, I find the best people I've met have been very religious and very positive. I think the attitude that's presented is really warm and caring and very kind.
Yeah, it's just that it's been a big learning curve for me since I started teaching, and you get to know all cultures better, and you get to know that we're all the same in a lot of ways, and you get to know that we're all extremely different in others. You know, the same differences within your own culture, you know, are there in other cultures. We're all kind of different, and we're all the same. And it's reinforced what I thought before. I think there were surface differences, but I think what I've come to realise is that everybody's fundamentally the same.
Every time was a bit of a learning experience, because you thought, oh, I wasn't expecting that. So, you know, like the typical things where you don't shake hands. That I knew.
Like I said to you before, in the media, Iranians always going death to America. Death to they're not like this.
Yeah.
The media doesn't give an accurate idea about people.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't bother me at all.
Shukran.
Shukran means.
Thank you.
Okay.